All right, let's go to the next question. 19, anonymous question. My husband likes to spend hours on meaningless videos or gaming. How can I talk to him about how he spends his time as a Christian, especially that our young kids see this? Thank you. Yeah. This is just a very personal. You're his wife. You know your husband. You probably have an idea of the better and worse ways to approach him. You need to use the wisdom you've gained in your years of marriage. You've learned your husband. If there's certain affirmations you can make, honey, this, before you bring up the issue. Or if there's ways of bringing up the issue. Or maybe you need to hint at it. Or maybe you need to bring it up once and not mention it again for a long time. Like, you know your husband. May God give you wisdom. I just don't know how to except to say Galatians 6 is the verse that always occurs to me when it comes to this sort of thing. Brothers, if anyone's caught in any transgression, and to be honest, it is an issue if he's spending countless hours on meaningless things, it's pulling him away from family, and it's too much, okay? This is an issue for a lot of us, okay? Not that I've ever had a problem with any of this sort of thing, ever. Never. Not once. Never. Frequently. So yeah, it's a major issue, and we need to be aware of it. But awareness is part of it, is just seeing yourself as that person who's wasting all that time. At any rate, you who are spiritual, okay, that's not an insult. Like hey, you're spiritual. Like there's a good quality you have. You're actually being spiritual on this topic. You should restore him in a spirit of gentleness. Approach him with a spirit of gentleness. Try to add gentleness to the way that you approach him. This is a healthy thing to do, no matter who you're approaching, to correct them. Keep watch on yourself too, lest you be tempted. That's the second thing. Make sure that as you approach him, you don't fall into sin where you start like piling on every complaint you can think of or something like that. I'm not saying you would, but there's all these temptations we have, like when we're confronting somebody with an issue where we go overboard, we go too far, we exaggerate the issue, we make it bigger than it is. Instead of putting a light on it, we put a magnifying glass on it, and then it ends up being a point of conflict. So yeah, that's about all I can think to share with you just now.